Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here, time for another My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 6 blind commentary. And today I'm reacting to episode 20 of Season 6, and I'm just really excited just going by the title. It's called Viva Las Pegasus, and if you don't know, my OC, the one on all my videos, Serendipity, she was created to be from Las Pegasus. She was originally a roleplay character on Canterlot.com, and I made her after It's About Time, where they first mentioned Las Pegasus, and I just thought the idea of a pony version of Las Vegas was really cool. So, yeah, because of that, I'm really eager to see this new location finally and see what it's like. Other than that, don't really know what to expect from this episode. We're going to Las Pegasus. Other than that, yeah, it's a mystery. All I know is the writers, and it's Kevin Burke and Chris Wyatt who wrote The Times They Are a Changeling, which was a pretty good episode, so hopefully this one will be pretty awesome as well. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this started. Okay. And here we go, got the castle. Oh, map episode.
Las Pegasus.
Ooh. And it's a cloud city. Cool.
It's just one big party.
All those lights and
Oh, Applejack, you're just no fun.
crowds.
So Applejack and Fluttershy episode.
It's overwhelming.
I know Las Pegasus
That should be
doesn't
cool.
seem like either of your cups of tea, but I have total faith you wouldn't have been called unless you were the perfect ponies for the job.
Probably not as bad as we think. It can't just be a loud, obnoxious party all the time, right?
Applejack, it isn't as bad as we thought.
It's worse.
Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
My little pony, my little pony.
My Little Pony.
I used to wonder what friendship could be. Little pony, until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun.
Okay.
Little hearts faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, it's an easy feat. And magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
Yeah, that looks fun. Ooh, and lots of new background designs. Good.
Do you think the map could be on the fritz again? I mean, this place seems a lot more suited to Pinkie Pie, or even Rainbow Dash.
If Twilight
Rarity would
trusts
love
the
it.
map, then so do I. All we have to do is solve our friendship problem and get back home. Of course, we have to find it first.
And make sure to experience our signature show, Pony Fantastique. Trust me when I say you've never seen
That's a cute pony.
anything like it. Unparalleled acrobatics, unique animal antics. Your only regret will be that you didn't see it sooner. And like
Okay.
everything at this amazing
Reminiscent of Flim and Flam there, that guy. With the hat and mustache.
Fantastique is brought to you by the chair pony of kindness, Landmain himself.
Oh. Elvis Pony?
Wow, this Gladman sure seems impressive.
Well, it is a little embarrassing, but the crowd seemed to like it.
Mr.
Wow.
Gladman?
Just glad Maine will do. And it's a pleasure to meet actual cohorts of the Princess of Friendship. Thank you for coming. Thank you very much.
Yeah, going full on Elvis.
I'm what you might call a friendship connoisseur, so naturally I'm familiar with the friends of the great Twilight Sparkle. Applejack, Fluttershy, it's an honor to have you here.
Oh, it's those ponies from,
I have to admit you're not the type
Spice
of
Up Your
pony
Life.
I expect to find in Las Vegas.
Still being tourists.
Well, my guests may be looking for lights, music, and parties, but working hard and making friends is how I turn this hotel into what it is today, and how I plan to make it even better. Excuse me one second. Wise ponies may say the folks that come here are customers, but I can't help but thinking of each and every one of you as friends. That's why there's a 3-for-1 special on apple fritters in the cafe for the next hour. Enjoy!
Yeah, loving all these background pony designs. Some of them are just super adorable.
Take a tour of the place. I'm just about to do my rounds and check on my friends who work here.
We do have a friendship problem to find.
Lead the way, Mr. Gladman.
Just glad me now, you hear?
Gladmane, you're just in time to see my newest move.
New moves or not, I'm glad to have a star like you working for me. I'll tell you what.
Oh, don't make me blush. Now watch this.
Nice.
Stellar.
Oh, Mr. Gladmane himself is here. Let's run through the whole routine.
Now, don't make a fuss for old me. I'm just going to keep on giving a tour to my new friends, Applejack and Fluttershy.
Howdy.
Hi.
If this pony calls you friend, you're welcome backstage anytime. I owe him my entire career.
Oh, shucks. Well, let's leave the artists to their work.
Doesn't look like there's any friendship problems here.
I've never seen a pink prairie dog before.
I like the folks that come here to have a unique experience.
Excited Fluttershy is so adorable.
With Gladmane's help, we've been able to take care of all these little guys.
Now this place is overwhelming in a good way.
Glad you
Got
like
the
it.
Siegfried and Roy ponies.
Damn, Fluttershy.
Oh, coming. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong around here at all.
I figured looking for a friendship problem in Las Pegasus would be like trying to find a needle in a stack of needles. But every pony seems to be getting along just fine.
Ladies and gentle ponies, despite what my competition might say,
Oh.
I know you've come to this
And now we got
to be entertained,
actual
and I assure
FiM.
you there is nothing more entertaining than the astounding acrobatics in Gladmane's Pony Fantasy.
Okay, so Flim and Flam.
I suppose that might be true if it weren't for the existence and far superiorly entertaining.
They gonna get another song?
The show-stopping exotic animal act that Pony Fantasy concludes.
Those voices sound familiar.
Yeah.
They sure do. Flim and Flam.
Why, I won't even dignify that assertion with a response. Except to say that if you were to consider buying your tickets from me, I might consider offering them to you at a substantial discount.
Oh, it's gonna be a.
And in my humble opinion, these tickets
They're
are valued towards
competing against each other,
Don't
so
let this price gouging charlatan take you for a ride.
brothers having a falling out here.
How dare you? How dare I?
Well, they certainly don't seem to be getting along.
That's unusual.
Don't suppose we've been brought here to help them.
Yeah. Gonna be hard to convince Applejack there to.
I know you and the rest of the Apple family have had your issues with Flim and Flam in the past, but they're definitely having trouble, and solving a friendship problem is important, no matter who's having it.
Well, of course that's true. For any pony but them.
Wow.
I'm sorry you had to see that. I don't know why, but those two have been fighting ever since they got here. I thought giving them these jobs might help, but I guess it just made matters worse.
Trust me, I know those ponies, and you're better off with them apart. Two of them together will cheat the hooves right out from under you.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Flim's such a show pony, and Flam has such a head for business. Why, if they ever did work together, they'd be running this place in 2 shakes. Speaking of which, I better get back to work. Y'all enjoy your stay now, you hear?
I'm pretty sure we should help Flim and Flam.
And I'm pretty sure there's another friendship problem here, and I'm gonna search this resort
Oh, Applejack.
until I find it.
I hope you didn't travel all the way from Ponyville to try to get me to reconcile with my no-account brother. Brother? I don't believe I have one of those. No, I already know he thinks of me, all show and no substance. Well, if he's so smart, he should have no trouble becoming a big success on his own.
Yeah. Never thought I'd see this.
He's the greatest salesman that ever lived, of course. Just ask him. He'll tell you all about it.
I'm sure you could work out your differences if you just sat down and talked to each other.
I'm never speaking to that pony again.
At least you're trying, Fluttershy. Meanwhile, Applejack is... yeah.
don't pull a rabbit out of a hat on the trapeze.
That's the point! To give the audience something they've never seen before. Acrobatic magic.
Yeah, that would be pretty awesome.
Ta-da!
It's called blending genres, and it's awesome!
Shouldn't some pony do something?
They've been doing this since they started working here. Too bad, really, if they ever stopped shouting at each other. We could take the show on tour. They'd be way more successful than staying at Gladmane's.
Now that sounds like a real friendship problem.
Okay, well, maybe there's more than one. And
What are you
something
doing?
with these two, too.
It's supposed to be a pink prairie dog pyramid. It's alliterative.
You said a tower. Why do you keep changing everything?
I'm not changing anything. You said pyramid.
You are driving me crazy.
I thought you two got along.
We used to, but we just can't seem to agree on anything anymore. We used to perform all over Equestria, but if we can't agree on a new act, we might as well stay at Gladmane's forever.
Two friendship problems in the same theater?
Well,
Now
3.
we're talking.
If you count Flim and Flam, that's 3
Yeah.
big friendship problems all in the same place.
Well, I don't count Flim and Flam since those two not being friends isn't a problem.
Certainly isn't for Gladmane. Sounds like he's better off with them fighting.
Actually, the other
Oh,
pony's
is
problems
Gladmane up to
would be
something?
good for Gladmane too. Both the trapeze show and the animal act would be better off if they left, but every pony's so busy arguing that they can't.
Do you think he knows?
I don't know, but I'm starting to think we should find out.
Of course Gladmane wants every pony to get along. He's the nicest, most genuine pony I've ever met. Did the director put you up to this?
I tell you, if Gladmane is your friend, you are welcome backstage. But if you are speaking of him poorly, you leave. Gladmane is the kindest, most gentle,
Most compassionate pony I've ever known!
my problem
Is
is
with
with him.
And of course, she's.
I just can't figure it. The only pony who benefits from all this feuding is Gladmane, but by all accounts, he's the best friend any of these ponies have.
Well, Bernard, that adorable bunny from the Acrobat's hat, claims that every morning Gladmane tells the director that the
Go,
star
Fluttershy.
has control of the show, and every afternoon tells the star that the
Yeah,
director
yeah.
wants to get rid of her. But neither is true. And the Flying Prairinos, the pink prairie dog family,
Wow.
say Gladmane keeps changing their act to make each trainer think the other is doing it.
So all his talk about friendship is just a load of applesauce. He's getting them all to fight with each other on purpose.
But how can we get every pony to believe that's what he's doing?
There must be a way to trick them into telling the truth.
Gee, if only there was a pony who knew how to trick a trickster.
Yeah.
Or maybe a pair of ponies?
Fine. Guess bringing Flim and Flam back together might be why we're here. Maybe.
More awesome
I
Fluttershy.
don't take the word of some pony off the street, even if that street is in Ponyville.
But Gladmane is behind so many other friendship problems. How can you be sure he isn't the cause of yours?
Because the only problem I have is standing right there.
Same here, Buster.
Do either of you even know what you're fighting over?
Gladmane let me know that ex-brother of mine thinks I'm just a mouthpiece without a single good idea.
Gladmane assured me this former fraternal foal here thinks I couldn't sell heat lamps to yaks.
Sounds to me like neither of you said those things. Why'd you believe Gladmane when he said you did?
Why would he lie?
Because he's afraid that the two of you together could move in and take over his resort.
And if I'm telling you he said it, you know it's the absolute truth
Well,
because...
yeah, fair enough.
Never lie.
Except when you make her. Or.
I think it's time for a little payback.
The Canterlot feedback?
We don't have the chickens. How about the Baltimore Flare?
My flair isn't what it used to be.
Listen here, y'all. If you're a friend of mine, you're entitled to a free-night stay. And every pony here is a friend of mine. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Doesn't seem like it's good for business, but...
The high roller hustle.
The what now?
Trust us. When we're done, there won't be a pony in town who doesn't know the apple-jackiest truth about Gladmane.
Apple-jackiest.
That is, assuming you two are willing to help.
What size gown do you wear?
This should be interesting.
What's all the fuss now?
It's the grand matriarch of the rich family. Impossibly rich. She's one of the richest ponies in Equestria.
Wow.
Why didn't some pony tell me? You know how I like to give VIP guests my personal touch.
Well, she's not exactly a guest. Word is she's planning a resort of her own.
I think she's here to scout the competition.
Oh, really?
And with her bits, she could take over the whole strip, hire away any pony she wants. And not
Yeah.
I love it here. My good-for-nothing brother on the other hoof.
Impossibly rich. What an honor it is to have you at my humble 5-hoof resort. I'm sure Flam's done
That's a great name.
job showing you around, but nothing could beat a personalized tour from the man himself.
You'll have to excuse Ms. Rich. She saves the energy other ponies spend talking out loud and uses it to make more money. She'd love a personal tour. Say in about an hour?
Well, that sounds right pleasant. And if you can break away for a moment, Flam, I'd love to see you in my office so I can get ready.
Are all of you sure this is a good idea?
Absolutely.
Gladmane is one fish that's hooked but good.
I sure hope you...
Fluttershy looks kind of good in that.
Oh, don't you worry. When it comes to throwing ponies off their game,
No two ponies do it better than us.
Can't argue with that.
Hey there, boss. Impossibly Rich is just about ready for that tour. So what do you want to see me about?
Actually, there's something I want you to see. The grand plan. Every hotel on this strip is amazing as this one, and every one of them mine. And all it'll take is a little sales pony ship like this. Hey there, friends. Oh, if you think my resort is fantastic, wait till you see Pony Fantastic. Tickets are on sale now. 2 for the price of 1. Thank you very much. Now, I know Impossibly Rich has probably been made you a tempting offer to come work for her.
Well, now that you mention it.
And as your friend, I'd never tell you what to do, but no pony's gonna stand in the way of my plans no matter how rich she is. And I sure wouldn't want you to end up on the losing side. Think you might consider staying here?
Yeah.
Well, all right then.
They're coming!
And last but not least, Miss Rich, the jewel in my crown.
Impossibly wants you to know she's very impressed, but doesn't think you can keep a resort of this caliber going for long.
Oh, and why is that?
Because you've got the best talent in the industry. What stops them from just leaving to join any competitor?
Well, you see, I have a trick for that, I must confess. And it all
There we
has
go.
to do with how I handle my employees.
And how is that?
Well, like friends, of course. And I treat every one of my
Oh.
employees with the kindness they deserve.
That's it? That's your secret? There's nothing else?
Nope, just friendship. But you know all about friendship, don't you? Fluttershy,
Oh, he saw through it.
The whole time?
never try to con a con pony.
Huh, so how are they gonna... Not much time left in the episode.
Whether we were able to fool you or not, you can't just go on keeping ponies from getting along. It's just mean.
Now, maybe it is, but it's a meanness that works. Unlike your pathetic little ploy. I practically invented the high roller hustle. But I suppose I should be impressed. You're the only ponies to ever figure out the secret to my success. Takes a lot of work keeping every pony fighting, but as long as I keep them convinced that I'm their only friend, all of Las Pegasus will be mine. Oh, you can't trick a confession out of a pony like me. I am always one step ahead.
Well, you better check your hooves, because you just stepped in a confession.
Oh, how did he not see that time?
Wait.
Did that sound okay?
Never better!
Flim and Flam told us you'd see right through the fake rich pony bit, and that once you did, you wouldn't be able to resist gloating about it. This was all part of
Okay,
the plan.
that works.
Oh, now, friends, listen, I can explain everything.
I think you've done enough of that, darling. Oh, I cannot believe we let him almost ruin our friendship.
And our act. Good luck finding another one.
Wait! No! Y'all come back! Come on, I'm gonna be ruined! This is Glad Man, yo! Come on, you can't do this!
Glad Mane has left the building.
Yeah, good job.
I guess the map wasn't on the Fritz after all. If it weren't for your history with Flim and Flam, you never would have been so determined to find some pony else to help, and we never would have found out what Gladmane was doing.
And if it weren't for you wanting to show even those two con ponies kindness, we never would have been able to trick the trickster. It must have felt pretty nice to finally put all your conniving and cheating skills to good use.
In fact, we like to think of it as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Emphasis on the once.
What do you mean?
While this establishment undergoes a slight change in management, my brother and I want to assure you that it remains the pinnacle of Las Pegasus entertainment, which is why we invite each and every one of you to experience the wonder of the Pony Fantastic Theater at half the normal cost of admission.
And while you're appreciating this historic venue, totally devoid of performance of any kind, we invite you to use the wonder of your own imaginations to fill the space at no additional charge.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that one. That was great. Loved seeing Las Pegasus. It was actually pretty much exactly how we had imagined it on my roleplay site, as a cloud city, but one that was still accessible to Earth ponies and unicorns, and was just full of resorts and stuff. And I mean, that's probably the obvious thing, but it's good to see that that is how it actually is. That's what the city's actually like. And yeah, it was just really kind of neat. I mean, good to see all the new background pony designs, good to see all the new stuff, and just to have a new location. I mean, we haven't had that many new locations this season. Just to finally get something completely new, and something that just really adds to the world, because I mean, we didn't have anything at all like this, and it's a pretty neat place, so hopefully we come back to Las Pegasus eventually. Yeah, we got a new antagonist who was very much Pony Elvis. So, I mean, with that hair and the accent, he also kind of reminded me of Gideon from Gravity Falls. Though, I mean, with the catchphrases, clearly Elvis was more what they had in mind. But, yeah. Yeah, Flim and Flam, and they weren't the antagonists of the episode. They weren't the ones who were, up to something. They were actually the victims of someone else's scheme, and that was interesting and kind of neat. And I mean, it's good because, it's something very different that they're doing with their characters, and without reforming them. They're not changing who they are. They're still con ponies, as the end scene very nicely made very clear. that though we helped them this one time, they're still who they are. Because, I mean, we can't reform Flim and Flam, because the Con Pony thing is exactly who their characters are. Without that, there's not really much identity there. I'm thinking that those are two characters that we'll never see actually made into full-on good guys. But it was good to have an episode where they weren't actually the antagonist. Yeah, just overall, really entertaining stuff. Really love Fluttershy in this episode. This was another just really strong showing from her, and I just thought she was great. Lots of good stuff there. Applejack, she was fine too. And, yeah, it was just really, really good. I really like this one, and I'm looking forward to reviewing it. And, yeah, hope you liked the commentary. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.